The City of Mansfield's Regulatory Compliance Office presents the who, what, and why of obtaining a food vendor license. Let's dive right in. Let's start with our who. So who needs a temporary event permit? Anyone serving a time-controlled or time-sensitive food such as meat, cut fruit, lettuce, frozen items, reheated items, shaved ice, or refrigerated items at a public event. Ask yourself, where would this item be sold at a grocery store? If the answer is a hot case, refrigerator, or freezer, it's likely a TCS food. Next is our what. Public events are events put on by the city, private groups, or other entities in which anyone is permitted or invited to come. It includes, but is not limited to, city festivals and celebrations, carnivals, vendor expos, and farmers markets. In order to be in compliance, booths should have flooring that is non-porous, food preparation areas should be covered and must meet fire code requirements, a table skirt is recommended but not required, food contact surfaces must be cleanable and smooth, and gloves should be available for handling food. All temporary vendors should have a hand sink set up with soap, water with a spigot-type spout, paper towels, and a waste bin. There must be basins for washing, rinsing, and sanitizing dishes large enough to submerge the largest item used. A temporary health permit from the City of Mansfield and food handler cards for everyone working are required, and refrigeration or heat capable of keeping cold food under 41 degrees and hot foods above 135 degrees is required. Sterno and sterno-like devices are not allowed, but instead you can use stream tables or other hot holding units. If fire, grills, or spark-producing operations are on site, a fire inspection is required, and all thermometers should be capable of measuring below 41 degrees and over 165 degrees. Food for the public must be prepared and stored somewhere that is licensed by the health department. Food cannot be prepared at home, then brought to the event or grown at someone's home. Cans must be undamaged, and food must have been stored at proper temperatures before and during the storage, transport, preparation, and during the event. Some common violations to be aware of are temporary event permits not being obtained and visible, the absence of food handler cards, no thermometer being available, improper hand sinks, improper food storage, improper holding temperature, and the absence of sanitizer test strips. Last but not least is our how. To obtain a temporary event permit, visit mansfieldtexas.gov/temp events. The application cost will be $60 if an application is turned in more than 2 days before the event, and $120 if an application is turned in less than 2 days before an event. If a permit is not paid for, a citation may be issued, as well as late fees and the original permit cost. Finally, how should items be stored in the booth? Food and food storage devices such as coolers must be stored off the ground at least 6 inches. Single-serve items must be stored upside down and at least 6 inches off the ground, and utensils should be handle side up so that the food contact surface isn't being touched by the food handler or the public. That's everything you need to know to be health code compliant. Thank you.